Yo, what's up guys? Hayden back here again with another reaction video. This one's going to be a little different. We're going to be reacting to some news. So before we get into this, it's going to be Trump signs order banning TikTok and WeChat in 45 days. I don't give a shit about WeChat. I've never heard of that. Maybe you guys have. I haven't. TikTok though. I'm not on TikTok every day, but I know a lot of people are, so this one's going to affect a lot of people. So this is what we're going to be talking about a little bit. Before we jump into this, be sure to follow my Instagram up here, HowToHayden with 2 N's. Please drop a sub. We're on the road to 50 subs. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoy. And yeah, let's get right into this because
making good on his threat to crack down on 2 popular Chinese-owned social media apps. He's signed executive orders banning TikTok and WeChat from operating in the U.S. within 45 days unless they're sold. Mr. Trump says the apps are effective.
Okay, so Trump actually signed an order to ban TikTok if they aren't sold in 45 days. And like the main reasoning, I don't know if this is true. I'm gonna get this in the camera. I don't know if this is true, but he claims it's because they're Chinese owned, which obviously that's true. That is true. They're Chinese owned, but we don't actually know if that's the real reason he's shutting them down. Like it could be deeper than what we think. Like Illuminati or Spiritual So says, it's all a matrix, and he's right about that. So there's definitely a deeper agenda than that. They're just taking our information. It's a deeper agenda, I feel like, at least. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. Let's jump into this.
Spyware. CNN's Hadas Gold is covering this for us from London. So many twists and turns on this story. What's the latest?
Okay, so these 2 executive orders came out just last night focusing on TikTok and, as you noted, WeChat, saying that the U.S. will ban these apps within 45 days unless they are taken over by an American company. Of course, we know that Microsoft is currently in talks to buy some of TikTok's operations in countries like the U.S., Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. In this executive order, Trump cited some of the things we already know that U.S.
Okay, so I kind of like that. So he said they can get sold to an American company. I didn't know that, to be honest. That's kind of cool.
Officials are worried about when it comes to these apps, things like national security concerns, how they collect data. Ironically, they also cited that TikTok is used to spread the disinformation around coronavirus, which is a little bit ironic considering Trump himself has had some of his posts on social media actually removed by platforms like Facebook and Twitter for spreading disinformation around coronavirus. But TikTok, as we all know by now, has become one of the biggest hits of the last few years. But almost since the moment it launched, it's had a rather bumpy ride. Take a look.
Fuck is this?
For many people around the world, TikTok has become a lifeline of joy.
People rely on this app for happiness sometimes. I can read hundreds of thousands of comments from my videos alone that was said.
Okay, so what he just said, people rely on TikTok for happiness. If you have to rely on an app for happiness, that's not true happiness. That's temporary as fuck. If you have to open an app on your phone for happiness, that's not true happiness. I'm not even gonna get into that though. Let's leave it at that.
This video really made my day. I get messages all the time.
I'll make a different video about that.
You really helped me during hard times.
The app, owned by Chinese company ByteDance, changed British 22-year-old Jake Sweet's life after he joined and amassed nearly 7 million followers. Not many Chinese-owned apps have reached such global success, but after ByteDance bought the Musical.ly app, merged it under TikTok, and launched worldwide, it hit 1 billion downloads by the following February. As it rose in the app charts, controversy followed.
Hi guys, so I'm going to teach you guys how to
It's been accused of censorship, temporarily suspending the account of a 17-year-old girl last November who went viral for a video she made criticizing the Chinese government and its Uyghur detention centers. The company said the teen's account had been suspended due to a post on her other account and apologized, blaming the decision on human error. At the same time, U.S. lawmakers were warning the app could pose a national security threat.
No
saying
shit.
it was putting Americans' data in the hands of the Chinese government. A national security review was soon underway. TikTok said in a statement that it stores all U.S. user data in the United States and backs it up in Singapore and would never share data with the Chinese government. By December, the Pentagon urged military personnel to delete the app from government-issued smartphones, and some branches followed up with outright bans. In June 2020, India went further, completely banning the app in the country, claiming it poses a threat to sovereignty and integrity. But several cybersecurity experts tell CNN that though TikTok's Chinese ownership is worthy of concern, most of its data just wouldn't be that useful for real espionage.
I wonder if it's possible to get a VPN on your phone and just download TikTok and have your location on the VPN as like a completely different country that allows TikTok. I wonder if that's possible. That's definitely something I would try if I was addicted to TikTok.
Gosh.
I don't know.
This is
Maybe
mostly
I'm
a
wrong.
political move, but it is based around a tiny seed of something which could be a real concern. If you are, again, an activist in Hong Kong, if you are a
She's wearing too much
whistleblower
eyeshadow.
on, Chinese
I'm not trying to
government
roast her, but-
corruption, I would not recommend installing TikTok on your phone. If you are a soldier deployed in North Africa or the Middle East by the United States, I would not recommend installing TikTok on your phone. But for your average dancing teenager, probably it's fine.
As the app becomes a diplomatic flashpoint, TikTok's legions of influencers and fans desperately hope this won't be their last dance. And Kim, one thing that this executive order actually did not mention, if you remember a few days ago, President Trump mentioned that whatever sale or deal might come out of the Microsoft TikTok negotiations, he thinks the U.S. should get a cut of that deal, something that experts we've spoken to said has absolutely no basis in current law. So they're a little bit confused on where that comes from. That executive order that we saw last night did not make any mention of the U.S. getting any sort of cut of that deal.
Well, that's that. Alright, if you guys enjoyed that, drop a comment like rip TikTok or whatever. Drop whatever type of comment you want. Because that was interesting. Yeah, leave a like on the video too if you guys enjoyed. Drop a sub. We're on the road to 50 subs. I upload 2 to 3 reaction videos a day. And yeah. Drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this, because this is actually kind of interesting to me. Like, TikTok it's the new Vine. It might even be more popular than Vine if I'm not mistaken. Because I don't remember this many like older people on TikTok. I know a lot of older people that are on TikTok. I meant to say I don't remember this many older people on Vine, like back in the Vine days. And there's a lot of old people on TikTok, which is crazy to me, like absolutely crazy. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Leave a like, all that good stuff. Always remember, be yourself. Don't try to be anybody else. Trust me. I love you guys.